Hope City guest experience team member or coffee team member, I just want to say welcome. We are going to do an insider update, the first of probably many going forward. I am Amy Bright Gilhooly, and it's nice to meet you if I haven't met you before. And if I haven't met you in person, I apologize, but one of these days we'll have to get to know each other better. But I hope this video series helps you engage a little bit more. So for this initial insider update, we're going to talk about 3 specific topics. The first of which does not directly involve the coffee team, but the other 2 definitely involve the coffee team. So we're just gonna address one by one and try to go as quickly as I can. All right, first things first. This first update involves the guest experience team specifically. On the guest experience team, anybody who is on that team knows that there are basically 4 roles. We've got greeters who greet at the door and say welcome. And at the end of the service, they say bye and thank you for coming. And then we've got our ushers who stand at the auditorium door and actually look for empty seats and help people find a seat when the service starts getting crowded. And then we have 2 other roles, which were previously called host desk and resource wall. So we're gonna adjust those latter 2 roles just ever so slightly. I've kind of enhanced those roles. So the role that was called the host desk is now going to be called the huddle and host connector. So what does that mean? That means that whoever is stationed at the host desk will also lead the huddle for the guest experience team before the service that they're assigned to, and invite the guest experience team into prayer and give them any details about the day, kind of go over the team roster for the day, etc. So they lead the guest experience team huddle. When they're done with the huddle, then they're going to go to the host desk and they're going to assist people who need help finding information or what have you, have questions, whatever those might be. So the reason for the name Huddle Host Connector is that that individual connects the guest experience team before the service. And then when they're at the host desk, they connect people who need help finding resources, information, what have you, answer questions. So they're a true connector. So that's the whole purpose behind the update in that role. It's still the same position at the host desk. We're just adding on the huddle leadership and the including the host desk in that. So I will say we have an amazing team so far that is doing the huddle host connector role. They are all women. So I would like to say if there are any guys out there who are interested in that role, we would love some men to be involved in that too. It's not isolated to women whatsoever. So if any guys out there are interested in that role, we'd be so grateful for your help. The other role that has been enhanced is what we once called resource wall. And indeed, we do have a resource wall where, people get a t-shirt. If they're a new believer, they get a Bible and a getting started book. I'm going to update that role's name. Instead of being the location of resource wall, that role is now called the resource ambassador, because truly that person in that role is not really just isolated to the end of the service for giving out t-shirts and Bibles and getting started books. They are truly a representative of Hope City Church to people who've never been there before or people who've just accepted Christ. So that's a really important role, and it's not isolated to the end of the service. So everybody on the guest experience team, we all operate as one team. Whether you're in the usher role, greeter role, huddle and host connector role, or the resource ambassador role, we're all operating as one team. So we all huddle up a half an hour before the service starts, and that resource ambassador can really take a huge part in the beginning of the service. Just looking for people, sure, they've been greeted when they came through the door by the greeters, but then that resource ambassador, I'd love for them to kind of look around and see people who are kind of looking for things and maybe they don't know where they're going, and approach them and say, hey, I see you're looking for something. Can I help you? Is this your first time here? And really start being a true ambassador on behalf of Hope City Church and, of course, an ambassador for Christ. So I would love to see that role expand a little bit, thus the role title change from resource wall to resource ambassador. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. And so that's the first thing in this insider update that I wanted to cover. We've got 2 more things coming up shortly. Every single Tuesday, from here until the cows come home, I'm making myself available at 3 o'clock on Tuesdays at the Bonita Springs campus. That's where our offices are located currently. You can come in at 3 o'clock. There might be just one person showing up at 3 o'clock. There might be 10 or 15 of you. It doesn't matter. I am available to you at 3 o'clock every Tuesday to answer your questions about how to use the services app or how to use the Church Center app, etc. And I've blocked out on my calendar 2 hours. So you've got me for 2 hours every Tuesday, as long as as often as you need or whenever you need, from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. You show up at 3 o'clock and ask me whatever questions you have, and I will do my best to answer them. So that's called Tech Talk Tuesdays, and I am opening that up. You can spread the word to anybody you'd like. That is open to anybody. If you want to reach me ahead of time and let me know specifically the questions that you have so that I'm prepared to answer them, you can do that by texting or calling my direct office line, which is 239-374-1446. And I'll repeat that again in a minute. But that's just if you want to let me know ahead of time that you're coming on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Otherwise, you're just welcome to show up. Either way, it doesn't matter. So if you want to let me know what you want to cover ahead of time, you can text me or call me. I'm going to wait till you get a pencil. Okay. That phone number is 239-374-1446. And let me know specifically what it is you need help with, and then I'm prepared for it, or just show up, like I said, no problem. And please do spread the word, because I want people to know that there is a resource available to them to help them. I want you to feel that you are being served and helped in whatever capacity you need, especially when it comes to the technology that the church uses. All right? So that's the big item number 2 that pertains to the coffee team, the guest experience team, or really anybody who's a volunteer. So spread the word. I'm available from 3 to 5 every Tuesday. All right, so that's item number 2. Item number 3 coming up shortly. This is the fun one. This is an invitation to everybody who serves in any capacity and helps with Hope City Church. If that applies to you, and I know it does, or anybody that you know, and you can spread the word, we are doing a team night a little bit different this year than we've ever done before. We are inviting every single volunteer, every helper, everybody who lends a hand at the church to team night at Hammond Stadium, which is one of the baseball stadiums up in Fort Myers. And the Hammond Stadium is the home of the Mighty Muscles baseball team. So on Friday, April 17th at 6 p.m., we are inviting you and all the other volunteers to come to Hammond Stadium for what they call their annual Faith and Family Night. So at the Faith and Family Night at Hammond Stadium, all the churches in the area are invited to show up, and we are one of them this year, so that'll be really fun. And I've been to this event before, and it's really, truly a lot of fun. Every church that shows up comes wearing their merch from their church, church merch. And so pick the favorite, whichever your Hope City Church t-shirt is your favorite, wear that one that night, because we really want to represent our church as well as we can. And you are invited to come for free, because we really want to spread the word that we appreciate you, and we want to have this become like a really fun family night for our church. So come in your Hope City t-shirt of choice, and it's totally free. You will get a food voucher that has a value of $15, so you can go to the concession stand and get a hot dog and a soda or whatever you like. And the cool thing is, not only is it free and you're going to get some yummy food at the ballpark, Pastor Eric is going to lead the prayer that night, and he's also going to throw the first pitch. So that's going to be super fun. So don't forget, please save the date for Friday, April 17th, 6 p.m., Hammond Stadium in Fort Myers, home of the Mighty Muscles baseball team. We really hope to see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So there will be the game, obviously, and whenever the game is finished, they're going to do a huge fireworks display, which is beautiful. I've experienced it before, and they really do an amazing job with that. So I hope you guys can come, and I appreciate you so much, and we all appreciate you. It is so humbling and just an amazing experience to be involved in what God is doing in our community and beyond. and just watching the Holy Spirit move in people's hearts in our church is just astounding. And we thank you for the part that you play in that. And we truly, truly do appreciate you. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. I want you to wear out my phone. Call me, text me, whatever. Again, the number is 239-374-1446. God bless you, and thank you so much for everything that you do for the church and